Because the fundamental question you have to ask from business is, what is the good that we do? I once had a healthcare executive say to me, you talk about the common good. How would I know if the common good bit me? Right? I mean, one of the problems in the Catholic social tradition is that too often these terms are too abstract. So one of the things we do in the paper, and this actually comes out of a document called The Vocation of the Business Leader, which is the Vatican document that came out in about 2011. And what it does is that a business always needs to ask the question, what is the good that we do? And in that document, it speaks about three goods, which gives a certain kind of flesh on the bone about what we mean by the common good. And the three goods it talks about are good goods, good work, and good wealth. The question is, when you go to work, is this thing just a job? Is it just about money? And am I just going into that place just about money? And when people look at it only from an economic perspective, they shortchange the possibilities of all the good things that we just talked about. And so I think a lot of times people, it's not just, am I going to do an ethical thing here or unethical thing here, right? It's often the, dilemma. It's not the dilemma, right? It's about, how do I bring myself into this workplace and make contributions to the good that I'm doing? And if I see it as a job, I shortchange it. If I see it as just a career, right, it's all about my advancement. I become somewhat Machiavellian. I become, I'll be nice because I want to achieve things and move up the corporate ladder and things of that sort. But again, it becomes an internal kind of desert when I think that way. And the question is, do I see my work as a vocation? Something that has a kind of, I want to make a society better. I have gifts, and those gifts are God-given. And I want to utilize those gifts to make this business a better place. What I would say is, make sure you live the Lord's Day well. If you're Jew, obviously it's Saturday, Muslims Friday, Christians, Catholics Sunday. And I say that because if we don't let me speak about this from a Catholic perspective. From a Catholic perspective, the Lord's Day is, sometimes we call it the eighth day, the eternal day, the day of the resurrection, but you can also see it as the first day. It's the first day of the week. And it's the day that actually will guide the rest of your week. And if you don't get Sunday right, you ain't going to get Monday right. If you don't get leisure right, if you don't get receptivity right, you're not going to get your work or your giving right. And so in order for us to really live authentically in the workplace, we have to get the question of our leisure right, of this deep receptivity that we have been given something, that I've been given a work to be done. I've been given the grace. I've been given gifts. And those gifts aren't for me. Those gifts are meant to go through me to serve others. But it's this deep recognition of the gifts, of the grace, of something that's been given to me. And if I don't have that deep sense of receptivity, I will disorder every work that I do, because I'll most likely think it's just about me. And I think that, again, the greatest advice for me is this idea of living the Lord's Day well. And it's a whole day, not just an hour. We Catholics often think of the Lord's Day as a Sunday obligation to go to Mass for 1 hour. No, it's a whole day. And that whole day can have a great formation on us that will give us the capacity to give of ourselves in the work that we do. My name is Michael Naughton. I am the director of the Center for Catholic Studies at the University of St. Thomas in St. Paul, Minnesota.